Hey, good morning guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. So this is our morning TD sequential update. See what's going on, in those markets TD wise. Sorry, it's just a bit of a sore throat there. Right, so anyway, straight to the chart. So S&P, SPX, basically we can see we did print that green one on the daily, which we were talking about yesterday that we were going to do. You can see again still nicely riding this 21 up, 21 across the 50 period. And again, I said we're getting kind of squashed between obviously this 618 level, the golden pocket, and also the 200 moving average. So just looking bullish here. I mean, there's no real. I think eventually these people that are trying to short this market maybe not getting paid, so they're going to have to cover, and we can get a move up to the 200 potentially. Or we can drop below it. I mean, we're just gonna wait for the confirmation, see what happens, and then see if we get target a move down to obviously the 382. But yeah, and on the 4 hour, see what we've got on the 4 hour. Yeah, not too much really. We're just sort of ranging in this zone. Right, so oil on the daily. Oil on the daily has moved up to the 50 period moving average, hovering around there at the moment. Still in the green count, so still potentially can keep moving up, but I suspect we are gonna resume the downtrend. I mean, we're in a very strong downtrend here on the daily, as you can see. Over to the 4 hour. The 4 hour, we can see we topped on a 9 here, and then got a bit of weakness, so that is potentially a sign of well, we can either carry on this uptrend or we can reverse here, but we look like we are consolidating around this level. So whilst ever we're still hugging the 21, you pretty much got to remain bearish. That's all we've kind of done. We've crossed over, diverged away from the 21 and come back and tested it, so we'll see what happens here. Obviously you can see this is the 50 and the 200 period, which if this crosses, this is the golden cross, obviously on the 4 hour golden cross. So if that does cross here, then that is a potential bullish sign for the market. If we want to look at where we got the bearish cross, it was a long time ago. This is obviously a 4 hour chart, so it was up here we got the bearish cross. Up here we got the bearish cross, and then obviously you can see how that governed price action for the whole of this downturn basically. So over to gold. Gold is showing some weakness here. Showing we could, obviously high time frames we know are bullish, but it is showing we could be looking for another one of those moves. I mean, I would say at very least to the 50 period here, but potentially again test the 200 again. I mean, maybe that is a bit wishful thinking that we can maybe pick up gold at this level, but we'll have to see what happens. But what we have got here on the daily, as you can see, we've got a daily 9 coming up. So what I could see as an ideal scenario, we love ideal scenarios, don't we? Do you know what I mean? We're just ideal scenarios. Goldilocks scenarios are perfect, aren't they? So my Goldilocks scenario is we get a 9 down to this 50 period moving average, get a reversal candle and a 9, and then we start to basically move back up, and then that I think would be a very good buy level to then maybe target 1800 really, to see if we can take out this recent high. That is what I'm looking for on gold, and based on this daily chart, I think we would struggle to get down to here. But it could only be a 1 to 4 day correction, and then resume a downtrend. So we'll see what happens. But either way, I'm looking for a long here in gold, basically. So we're gonna have a look at some of the what I've got is a watch list of the TD of the day. A few things to look at. We have got here soybean futures on the daily. You can see we're basically at a sequential 13 buy. So this could potentially be some strength coming into this market. Obviously very bearish setup moving average wise, hugging the 21 again on obviously the opposite side to the bearish side. But RSI looks like it could be moving up. And yeah, I mean MACD relatively neutral. We'll have a look at this on a 4-hour chart, see if we can get anything else interesting to see. Some nines, so we can see obviously the indicator working well. Nines here prove that weakness. We've got nothing really here to indicate sequential wise. All I can say is that we are in a tightening formation, and if we do reclaim this 200, then yeah, I mean this could potentially be a move up. Now we've got lows, just wait for this to load up on the daily. Yeah, you can see daily 9, so we've had a 9, not a 9 but anyway, and then a 9 we've got here. So we have just reclaimed the 200-day moving average. So is this potentially a fake out above the 200-day, and then we're going to move back down? Potentially. We can see what happens. I mean, once we take out the low of this candle, wherever it does close today, we can then be looking for a move that down. Even if we only target the 50 period here, we can I mean, that's a good trade to look out for in lows. Another company we got, Rawlings, recently had earnings, again on a daily 9, taking out all these highs here. So this is not the most bearish setup. You can see RSI upward trending, MACD upward trending. So it's not the best case to expect a sell-off, a reversal from here, but that's not to say it won't happen. Look, a 9 reversal there. This obviously 9 wasn't quite the top, but we did move down from that level. But yeah, we could be looking for a sell here. I'd maybe wait for the RSI to start curling down and start moving down a bit more, and then the MACD maybe to move down a bit. But yeah, I mean, again, I keep saying the 200, maybe a test down to the 200, and then finally Apple. One of the fangs, one of basically the what's holding the stock markets up. I think I saw something like 5 shares account for like 20 odd percent of the S&P 500. So yeah, but anyway, so this is a double 9. The last 9 gave us some weakness, and then we obviously recovered. This is the next 9, so this potentially would be a good sell. So we just got to look out for some weakness in Apple. I mean, this will probably coincide with general weakness in the stock market, because basically these companies, FANG stocks, are the stock market pretty much. So if you look at the number of advancers and number of decliners in the market, you can see that it's a very low ratio of advancing companies, but obviously they're big market cap ones. So yeah, I'll be looking for basically like a local high put in here, and then a move again down to the 200. See what happens in the 200, at the 200, and then yeah. So we've had the earnings, but maybe waiting for the MACD to start. Sorry, the MACD to curl down as well, and also the RSI. Yeah, so that's what we are looking for in Apple as well. So anyway, like I said, guys, any any tickers you want me to analyze tomorrow, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments, and we can go over those. And remember, it's not a financial advice, it's about a financial advisor. Always do your own research. If you like this video, hit a like, subscribe to the channel would be fantastic, and I will speak to you guys soon.